Hey guys, welcome back. This is week 6. We're going to go over the Monday questions for week 6. I'm going to do those here outside today, so if you hear some birds or frogs, don't worry about it. If you are still working on these packets, that's great, but I also want you, if you have a computer at home, to log on to Edgenuity and work through your math on that. So focus more on Edgenuity if you can. I'm going to put the video that I showed last week of how to log in if you still haven't logged in. So take a look here at how to log into Edgenuity.
All right, so here on your internet browser, we want to type in learn.edgenuity.com. When you get to this page, you're going to click on Students. Here's where on your username, you're going to put your student ID number. If you have a 0 at the beginning, put the 0. So let's say my number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to put the 0 at the beginning. At clevelandisd.org. Your password is going to be Cleveland. Try with a lowercase c. If that doesn't work, try the capital letter C for Cleveland. When you log in, you'll see all your classes listed there. Our goal is for you to do 10% of each class each week. So after the first week of doing Edgenuity, we want to see 10% in all those classes. Then at the second week, we should see 20%, and following that pattern from there on.
So packet 6 here looks a little different than we have before. We've kind of shortened it to make it a little less pages, but also now at the bottom you're going to have a science lesson and history lessons, one a day for Monday through Friday. Reminder that there are your resources here, your math chart, but it comes after the math questions. So you have reading and writing at the top. And then we start here with our math questions. So we're doing 2 questions a day because we do want you guys logged on to Edgenuity. If you have internet at home, please work on that. Contact your teachers if you need help logging on. But we do have our 2 math problems here that we're still going to go over. All right, let's take a look at number 1. A coach purchased a soccer ball for each of his 18 players. If each soccer ball cost $12.99, how much did the coach spend before the sales tax was added? All right, so I look for keywords here. I always notice each. Right, so each player gets their own ball, and just one ball costs $12.99. So that tells me I need to take the amount of money for one ball and multiply it by the 18 players. Okay. Alright, so once I've done my multiplication and added, I need to notice that we have our decimal point here. So I'm going to move my decimal point over 2 places here, and that will give me the amount of money. He's going to spend $233.82 on his players' soccer balls. Okay, on number 2, it talks about similar triangles. So what that means for us here, we can see we started with the smaller triangle and they expanded it and it became a bigger triangle. Right, so we want to take the information here and figure out which is true about the side X. So I'm going to go and highlight this for side X. Now with similar triangles, we have what we call corresponding sides. So that means even though it got bigger, the size changed, it still matches to the one that it started with. So I noticed that this side that I highlighted where X is matches over here. So we could call this side DE corresponds with side AB. This is a terrible marker to use, but I'm doing it anyway. AB. All right, so let's take a look here. All of our answer choices say the word proportional. Now, I gave you guys a little lesson on that last week. What proportional means is that something changes, and it changes the same way each time. So like miles per gallon, that's the example I talked about. You can always figure out how many miles if you know the number of gallons. All right, so proportional here just means that the side that was X changed and became which side. So here's where my information here that I started with really helps me. Side X is DE, and it became AB when it expanded. So here I can look. It's proportional to side AB. It changed and became AB. So that's going to be our answer here. All right, thanks for joining me today. If you have any questions, contact your teacher. And again, try and log on to your Edgenuity. Do anything that you can to stay working, stay positive, take care of yourself, and we hope to see you guys very soon.